To say that Abby McCarron is hot at this point would be a significant understatement. I guess somewhere in there they saw a foul on Olivia Valerio, and whether it was before or after the whistle is hard to figure out from here. And frankly, what the foul was is hard to see from here. But as the announcer, I don't have the greatest view, I'll admit that, in the far corner. So with the score 23-7 after the first quarter, some significant things. It seems that the Proctor defense is forcing turnovers. The Proctor size is getting rebounds. The Proctor speed is getting easy layups. And the home team, Otter Valley, has 6 personal fouls, which next one puts them in the bonus, and Proctor will be shooting free throws. Before anything else happens, though, Otter Valley's got to figure out something to do with Abby McCarron, because whatever they're doing now is not working. You can't treat her like any other player. If you got to double her, then you got to double her. If you got to rough her up or push her around a little bit to get her off her mark, then maybe you got to do that. But you treat her like any other player, and she'll score 20 points in the first quarter on you. Foul that time on Lexi Bride. She does tend to be a little foul prone at times. But she's only a sophomore, and she will learn. As they say, best thing about sophomores is eventually they become juniors and seniors. In the game also is Sierra Thornton for the Proctor Phantoms. Sierra is an excellent defender and a rough and tumble player. If you end up in a alley brawl, she's one of the people you want with you. That's for sure. Saw her play in AAU, and one of the hardest workers you'll find. Proctor picks up a couple of quick fouls. On the missed shot, possession over to Proctor. High screen and roll, Lexi Bride with the cut, Abby McCarron. They leave her down there alone. Oh, blew the bunny that time. In general, you gotta hit those, but when you're up 23-7, you know, that's it. All that does is let the other team get a chance for come down. Otter Valley having all kinds of trouble in the half court. On the tie-up, possession over to the Phantoms. A little confusion there at that point, but here comes Abby McCarron again. They got to be, the Otters have to be wondering what the heck is going on. Nice cross-court pass by Olivia Valerio. And back to her. There's some nice ball movement in the half court. I'd like to see somebody at the foul line so there's an outlet. High screen and roll with Olivia and Sierra Thornton on the outside with Abby. Swinging the ball around the outside, see what they get. Sometimes they don't even look on those screen and rolls. That the person who's screening and popping is wide open time after time, but Proctor does tend to be a right-handed oriented team. Sometimes they don't even look left. I think they give up a lot of open shots in the half court when that occurs. Re-entering the game is Mackenzie Hickey and Emma Reichert. Abby McCarron with the steal. Otter Valley with the foul. It's becoming a familiar tune at this point. Seems that if Otter Valley could get Proctor in the half-court offense, they might be able to make some headway. Although when you're down early, you got to make up points. When you're doing that, you've got to be able to get to the line and hit some three-pointers. Abby for her second shot. Drains that one too. And here come the Otters. Another long shot. Goes short. Ball goes out of bounds. And here come the Phantoms on the change of possession. Abby all the way to the rim. Doesn't make it that time. Somebody mark that down. That might be the first one she missed. Otter Valley resetting. Emma Reichert doesn't like it out there on the outside. She'd rather be inside. And Mackenzie Hickey with the rebound. They force Otter Valley to go over the top. Olivia Valerio coming down. Oop. Gets her shot blocked. But off an Otter Valley foot. And it remains Proctor possession. Proctor playing a little inside out. Again, they leave Abby open. Abby's cooled off a little bit. I guess we'll see. Trying to take the ball in against Olivia Valerio. She's long, she's athletic, gets up in the air. Very difficult to bring the ball in against her. I don't know what that call was, 3 seconds? I believe it was 3 seconds, and didn't see the ref come over and indicate a foul. Must have been a 3-second call, and possession goes over to the Otters. That's number 30, Lori Beth Roberts, senior for the Otters, draining the jump shot and getting Otter Valley back within 15. Olivia Valerio posting on the inside, playing inside out. Emma Reichert moving her feet and turning the ball over. In the game, last possession, I believe, was Morgan Anderson, a Proctor Jr. Rebound by Emma Reichert. And here come the Phantoms. Mackenzie Hickey with a jump shot from the corner. Rebound to the Otters, and here they come back at it. Guess Olivia Valerio picks up her second foul on the attempted block. And Amy Jones drains one for Otter Valley. Lane violation on the Phantoms, and Emma Roberts, Amy Jones, I'm sorry, gets another shot. Different result this time. Mackenzie Hickey trying to get the ball to the hoop. Push on the drive, and Proctor's in the bonus. Actually thought that Proctor would be getting to the line a little bit more because they started the quarter almost in the bonus, but that hasn't quite worked out that way, and get Mackenzie Hickey to the line for 2. Or actually for 1 and 1. That's in and out. Turnover by the Otters. Sometimes catching those easy balls ends up being tougher than catching the tough ones. But so you're looking to do something next, get up court, move the ball quickly, and lose your concentration on the easy part, which is catching the ball. Nevertheless, Proctor ball. Lexi Bride picks up what I believe is her second foul. This is where you see with last year, Abby McCarron, Olivia Valerio were major contributors on the varsity championship, and now Proctor has 3 players in who didn't play that much. Into the game for the Otters is number 24, Megan Hallett, known to her friends in the AAU regions as T.S. Hallett. She's a scrappy ball player, good ball handler, but she's somewhat diminutive, so they refer to her as TS, also known as travel size. Good to see her out there playing in this, I believe, her 3rd varsity game, making varsity as a sophomore over at Otter Valley. Proctor doesn't have anybody in serious foul trouble, but they do have 4 people with 2. Proctor hasn't done much to extend its lead from the first quarter, working some of the younger players in, and half-court offense has not been smooth, to say the least. That was the case in their first game as well, but that outside defense, and there's Megan Hallett with a foul shot for the Otters to draw Otter Valley within 12. And for her second shot, drains that one too. Nice little hook shot, good rebound. Emma Reichert with another rebound, and Proctor scores. Otter Valley moving the ball on the outside. The pressure defense is difficult to maintain for an entire game, and you have to have the right personnel to do it. Right now, Proctor seems to be playing a little bit more kind of a standard half-court defense with some ball pressure from the guards, but what OV has been doing is taking the ball out and putting their bigger people on the outside. And with Proctor's bigger starters out of the game, less success is being had by the Phantoms on the board. Interestingly enough, Proctor started the quarter with only 2 fouls, and now they have 9. That foul was on number 13, Abby McCarron. Rebound by Emma Reichert. Down the floor comes Abby McCarron. Yeah, almost a travel there by Mackenzie Hickey. Abby McCarron on the outside looking for a shot. Emma Reichert making a move and going to the hoop for 2. Emma's had a nice first half with 6 points so far. Extends the Proctor lead back up to 15. And Megan Howlett along the outside. Abby McCarron with the rebound. That defense doesn't seem to go away when it comes right down to it. And Mackenzie Hickey going to the hoop with a finger roll. Doesn't quite make it. Lexi Bride taking it in. Another rebound by the Phantoms. Abby McCarron on the outside. Emma Reichert going to the hoop again. Taking advantage of number 3, Courtney Bushy, who I believe is recovering from a knee injury that she suffered last year. And I think it was might have been in the Mount Anthony game I had come over to watch at the Otter Valley gym, and that seems to be slowing.